Do you know what the ministry is actually costing your body each week? Have you ever named the cost of your availability on your physical body? What would happen if you treated your body's limits the same way you tend to your congregation's limits? Every demand on your time and energy has a cost. The body keeps this account without being asked. In this video, learn what your ministry is costing your body specifically, why naming that cost is the beginning of addressing it, and how one boundary loses you 20 to 30 pounds in 90 days. Number one, calling carries a cost the body calculates. What do I mean by this? Your body calculates an invisible cost that you are not aware of. Exodus chapter 18, verses 17 to 18 reads, "Thou wilt surely wear away, both thou and this people that is with thee." Jethro saw the depletion before Moses named it. The observation was preventative. Moses didn't know what it was. He just knew he was tired, and Jethro named it. The wearing away is gradual and happens over time. Certain actions add to this imbalance. Your body continuously calculates the cost before you even understand what is happening to you. The body has been keeping the account of every demand that went unanswered with a no. Every 11 p.m. call, every time you didn't turn away a member of your congregation and tell them to seek God for themselves and their situation. Every yes that cost you 2 days of recovery. The body kept the account with all of these decisions, and your account is now overdrawn. What can you do to combat this? List the last 3 demands on your body this week. 3 things that you did or didn't do that added to the stress, the decisions that cost more than they returned. Number 2, ministry moments mount a massive bill. What do I mean by this? All of those moments that you think are little add up over time. Matthew chapter 11, verse 28 reads, "Come unto me, all ye that labor and are heavy laden, and I will give you rest." The labor and the heavy laden are not only spiritual categories. The ministry loads your body with the things your congregation bring to it. Your body has to carry this all without complaint until it can't. That's when the health scare suddenly appears. The 11 p.m. call, the cancelled morning, the doubled weekend. Individually, none of these are dramatic. Together, they affect your body long term and also affect how you show up behind the pulpit every Sunday. The limited energy, the poor sleeping patterns, the health scare that shows up suddenly, all of these are symptoms of a cause. The cause is a lack of boundaries. What can you do to combat this? Name the single biggest recurring cost the ministry places on your body. For many pastors, this is boundary setting, inability to tell somebody that you'll deal with something the next day, not wanting to tell them to take care of things themselves with God, or being a people pleaser and feeling bad that you can't help everybody 24/7. That's not realistic. Name one thing that keeps cropping up that you refuse to address. Number 3, limit is the loving and lasting decision. What do I mean by this? Setting boundaries is something you need to do to showcase your self-love and respect the time of your congregation. Proverbs chapter 25, verse 16 reads, "Hast thou found honey? Eat so much as is sufficient for thee." Sufficiency protects both the pastor and the people. Setting boundaries is not withdrawing from the crowd or weakness. It is what enables you to continue preaching powerfully. It's the condition through which the service continues to be sustainable for the long term. It respects that you are a human in a physical body that requires rest. When we sufficiently rest from the work we do, we can then pour more into future work. The boundary enforced today is the reason the congregation still has you at 70. Many of you are older men, 40 plus. Your congregation needs you now, but it needs you even more so when you're older. Your family also wants you around longer. Putting boundaries in place is what enables you to show up for both groups of people for much longer in a larger capacity. What can you do to make sure this happens? Set one boundary this week that the congregation will benefit from. For many pastors, this will look like telling people who constantly look to you for advice to go and search the word themselves, to build intimacy with God themselves so that they don't have to constantly come back to you. This benefits everybody. Number 4, boundaries bring the body back to health. What do I mean by this? When you put boundaries in place with yourself and with others, the body has no choice but to start to feel better. Isaiah chapter 40 verse 31 reads, "They that wait upon the Lord shall renew their strength." The renewal requires the space to receive it. They that wait. Waiting requires stopping. In this context, it is an active process. You still wait on God by doing things. But waiting also means stopping. God still doesn't want you to constantly be burnt out or work beyond what you can physically handle. Putting boundaries in place so that you can stop and catch your breath and rest is wisdom. Being able to then renew your strength comes as a result. 20 to 30 pounds in 90 days when the boundary is set and the body is given room to respond. Boundary setting is step 2 in the sovereign strategy. It's covered by stress. Reduce the stress in your life, put boundaries in place, and you give your body the space to recover and do what it always was made to do. What can you do to help with this? Create the space for renewal this week. Put a boundary in place and stick to it. 90 days might feel like a long time because you've never had to put boundaries in place nor put them in place for so long. But trust me, you will feel a lot better afterwards. To recap, number 1, calling carries a cost the body calculates. List the last 3 demands on your body this week. This could be from other people. It could be towards yourself to get certain things done. Number 2, ministry moments mount a massive bill. Name the single biggest recurring cost for ministry places on your body. This is going to come from other people. It could be your family. It could be your congregation. It could be expectations that you have about yourself. Number 3, limit is the loving and lasting decision. Set one boundary this week that the congregation will benefit from. Protect the congregation from themselves by setting boundaries with them. And number 4, boundaries bring the body back to health. Create the space for renewal this week. Again, put those boundaries in place. You won't regret it. I hope this video has blessed you. Remember, sin can't win. Embody the Son who won. See you soon. Lose 20 to 30 pounds in 90 days. Spirit, stress, sleep, serving, strength. Done with you in 90 days with the sovereign strategy. If you are ready to work, book your sovereign session. Link in the description.